So here you are with your eyebrow wax tutorial. I know what you're thinking, guys. I'm never going to be able to get the wax on my eyebrows without taking one of them off. I'm here, I've got you. I'm going to show you exactly how to measure out so you get the correct shape for your eyebrows, but also how to wax correctly with the hot wax on these bad boys. Hi guys, my name's Becky and I'm a licensed esthetician. I am somebody who's here to help you with your waxing journey. So here we are, ready for your brow wax, and the first step, yep, you guessed it, pre-wax cleanser. We're going to cleanse the area first, remove any makeup, oil, residue, anything that could be on the face. Let's get it all clear, ready to start. Once you have cleansed the area, you may be scared now of where to exactly start. I'm here to help you. We're going to get our eyebrow pencil just to mark out where we need to start. Use your larger spatula as a measurement. You're going to use your nose and the eye to help you measure. So the outer part of my nostril here, I'm going to place the spatula here and make sure it's in line with the corner of my eye. Now you can see where the start of the eyebrow needs to be. Use your pencil to mark anywhere just to show you where you need to start. That is where my brow needs to be. Do the same again on the other side. To do your arch, to know where it needs to be, you go into the dip, the corner here of your nostril. Make sure the spatula is across the center like a diagonal of your pupil, and there is where my arch needs to be. Grab my pencil, mark again where the arch needs to be. Once you've got your start, your arch, you now need to make sure the tail of the brow ends where it needs to be. Get your spatula at the end of the nostril to the outer corner of the eye. That then should sit where the outer part of the eyebrow should finish, and that is here. Lucky for me, my measurements are okay. This is going to be your guide of how to get your shape. So starting off, we need to make sure our hair is out the way. Use a headband or tuck your hair behind your ears. Then you'll know that you've got a nice clean surface to get to. Use your smaller spatulas. We're going to get a small amount of wax, twizzle in between our thumb and our finger. We're going to go into the center first. Now I can see my markings are already there, so I know that I need to just remove the hair that runs in between them lines. You can do this gradually, pulling the wax up along to the front of this part and do this half first and repeat again on the other side. Just break it down so it's simple and easy for you. The more you overload on your spatula, the harder it will be for you to apply, and this then can mean you're going to get into trouble. If for any reason that wax goes into hair that you don't want to remove, it's fine, it is solved. You just need to get some of your after wax spray, soak a spoolie brush and brush the oil into the hair that you want to save. The wax will then eventually come away from the hair and it will be easy for you to save the brow. In the meantime, get practicing by doing one half at a time, and then gradually as your confidence gets easier with it, you can then do the full center of the brow. Once it's ready to pull, we want to make sure that we stretch the skin, get our handle and pull downwards against the hair growth. Straight down, hand placement. Repeat that step now onto the other half of the inner part of the brow. Now we're ready to do the top part of the brow. We're going to get a little bit more wax again onto the spatula. Don't worry if you don't pick up enough and have enough to spread. You can overlap hot wax. You can rejoin it and create one strip. What I mean when you start the top of the brow, you want to go from here. This is where your line to your arch is important. Keep applying, going along that line. Gradually go slowly along the edge of your brow, making sure that you've got control of the wax so it doesn't drip. Here is where the line is for the arch. This is when I know I need to start turning and coming down. As you can see, I'm starting to run out of wax. I'll show you exactly how to overlap. You go back and get another spatula or more wax onto the spatula you have, and then you go and reapply to where you stopped. This will then rejoin where you were and will melt the wax that you've already put onto your face, meaning when you go to pull, it will come off in one piece. Go past beyond the eyebrow, down to the temple, beyond wherever the last hair is. This is going to be your place where you're going to stretch and then create your handle. If you feel nervous when you're first applying the wax, come up higher up the forehead, apply your hot wax and start gradually bringing it down to that line, just till you get your confidence along the brow line. Once it's set, stretch the skin, get your handle, stretch up and pull against to the line where the arch is. Move your hand and then across along the top. the under part of your brow, this can always be a little bit tricky as the skin can be a bit looser there. For some people that might be the case. If it is, just stretch from the side, not from up above, as this changes the shape of the brow. Make sure you stretch to the side to give yourself a flatter surface to apply. Also remember, for those that have your eyelashes, whether you have extensions or whether it's just that you've got naturally long lashes, you don't want to be looking up too high. Have a mirror in front of you, apply a bit of wax to your spatula, come towards the mirror, stretch to the side, try and look downwards so your lashes are out the way, and apply to the underneath part of the brow. It doesn't matter if it starts to go down towards the eyelid. It's not going to pull or tug at any of the skin as long as you stretch when you take your application off. You're going to follow that line just like you did at the top, trying to come as close as you can to the actual brow line of your shape, following whatever you've done at the top. The shape of your brow is formed from the actual top line, not the bottom line. A lot of people try to shape their brow, making a shape from the underneath, when actually it should flow with the same line that you have on the top of your brow. Always wax the top, then go to the underneath. Once it is set, you want to push the wax with your finger into the little hairs, stretch, get your handle, pull the handle so you've got grip, and pull along the eye until all of the hair is removed. Once you're finished with your wax, you want to get your after wax spray. Now don't worry if you're not someone that's a massive fan of having oil into your actual brow hairs. You can use something like an aloe vera gel that's refreshing on the skin and will just help remove any of the brow pencil or sticky residue. A little spray and a wipe over. If you feel that you couldn't get right close to the edge of your brow line because of any confidence issues, just get some tweezers and take out them odd little ones that are closer to the line.